Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can raise your vibrations by taking these actual actions in your life right now. I'm Liz and you're watching Mindfully Inspired, where I make videos that simply help you feel good. If you like affirmations, meditations, and general videos on how to raise your vibration, feel better, and manifest your dream life, then subscribe to this channel now. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can raise your vibrations, not just in theory and practice these big overarching routines. I want to talk about very specific things you can do, like tomorrow or today, add into your daily routine, add into your habit structure so that you can actually change your vibrations right now in the moment. The reason why I'm making this video is I've seen a lot of comments here on YouTube, people who are trying to manifest or just find ways to feel better in their life. And a really common technique to feel better or to manifest is to raise your vibration or get into vibrational alignment with what it is you are trying to manifest in your life. And the comments on YouTube kept being like, that's great, but how do I raise my vibration? How do I get into vibrational alignment? How do I understand what this vibrational piece is? Now, I am definitely not saying I'm an expert, but what I do know is about two and a half years ago, I was suffering extreme depression and anxiety. I remember that when I was feeling at the worst of my depression, that even thinking about how bad I felt and how sad I was when I was having the sickness of depression would make me cry a year to a year and a half later. I've gone on this whole journey in my own life and have come to such a place that I am here creating a YouTube channel to help other people. I can very much relate to having those low vibrational feelings. I've been there, and these truly are little tiny tricks, actionable things that you can maybe add into your routine, like I added them into my routine, and maybe they're gonna help you feel better. At the end of this video, if you benefited at all from any of these tips, or if you have a little hack that you use, will you please drop a note in the description box down below? I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you have an amazing tip out there, who knows, somebody someday may watch this video, read your tip, and it may be just what they needed to hear. My first tip is reach for the next good thought. That seems a little broad, but I'm gonna break it down. We all have things that annoy us and bring us out of our higher vibrational or good feeling energy. I know some people out there have said, you know, what if I have to deal with my family and they really get to me? Maybe it's somebody where you work that you just can't handle dealing with them. Maybe they carry a negative mood or a negative vibration, and you just have the worst time of trying to pick yourself up and staying in your own good mood and in your own good vibration whenever that person's around. This is where you can reach for just the next good thought. This happens to me, and when it does, I'm so glad that I actually have a good girlfriend who helps me remember this all the time. If I'm ready to just jump off the cliff because somebody or some situation or some event that happened is really getting to me, I can call her up and be like, talk me off the cliff. And she's like, it's okay. You don't have to love that person. You don't have to feel rainbows and butterflies every time you hang out with them. You just have to reach for the next good thought. So if right now they drive you crazy and you can't handle it, get it. Like I get it, as you can tell, I can relate. All I simply do now is reach for the next good thought. So instead of just letting it get to me and let it be like nails on a chalkboard when I'm around, you know, some people that just, you know, come upon us in our life as opportunities to grow and be better people, I just reach for the next good thought. So if it's a really negative thought, like really negative, and it's changing my energy and lowering my vibration, the next good thought I can reach for is, I'm gonna be okay with them. I'm gonna be okay to ignore them. I'm gonna be okay to not pay attention to what they're saying. I'm gonna be okay to distract myself when they're talking, because I know that, you know, they create a situation for me that brings down my energy. Maybe it's a part of your daily routine that just drives you crazy if you know, being stuck in traffic. Instead of hating the traffic and having that road rage, just ask yourself, what's the next closest thought just above road rage or just above annoyance that I can reach for. I could feel boredom. Boredom totally works. Instead of letting a person or a situation annoy you, the next best thought to annoying and anger is boredom. I'm just going to be bored with the traffic. I'm just going to be bored with that person. Suddenly you're taking the power back on your emotions and you're slowly going up that emotional scale to the higher and better feelings one at a time. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the emotional scale, I will pop it up on the screen. But Doughtry, who's an amazing creator here on YouTube, has made a great video also about raising your vibration where he talks about that emotional scale. So I'm going to link it down below in the description box for you as well. Another thing you can do is check your habits. We all have these default habits that we're doing, and sometimes they can trigger negative emotions in us. And I want to give you a very concrete example of this. We all love to just mindlessly scroll Instagram when we're bored or we're waiting or we're just looking for like a mental vacation. But if your Instagram is anything like my Instagram, it is a highlight reel. It's very easy to end up sort of sucked into Instagram and having a little bit of a FOMO experience. Sometimes you can truly be sitting there on that app thinking, what's wrong with me? I don't look as good as this person, or I don't have as nice of a car as this person, or how come my kitchen can't get brand newly renovated and look as beautiful as that person's? So I have a hack for this. Please try it. Please let me know in the comment box if you try it. I really want to hear, or tag me on Instagram if you do it even. And that is to open saved photo files. So I will go ahead and pop mine up here on the screen. So I have saved pictures for the life I'm manifesting. I have saved pictures for my business and motivating me to work hard on my business and create things in my business. And you can have as many of these saved file folders as you want. Now, when I want to open up Instagram and kind of mindlessly scroll it just for a mental vacation, instead of just scrolling what's fed to me on Instagram, I open my manifesting board or I open my business board and I scroll through things and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why I saved that. I want to feel this in my life. So instead of going down the rabbit hole of like lowering my vibration from social media, I'm creating a social media space where I am raising my vibration every single time. This is a super simple hack and you can do it right now. Open your Instagram, start scrolling, have fun, go in the search bar, just like you would if you were creating a vision board, and start searching for pictures and photos and posts that just make you feel so amazing. This next technique that I'm going to show you, I heard in a Clubhouse room, and then that Doughtry video that I was just telling you about that's linked down below, he talks about it more in depth in that video as well. So again, check it out after. But it comes from the Heart Math Institute, and it's based off of the science that says sometimes you just can't talk when you're doing YouTube videos. The electromagnetic field of the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the brain. A lot of the times, maybe it's different for you, but how it felt for me when I was feeling very depressed and having a lot of anxiety is I was always in my head. I was always thinking thoughts. I was always, there was always this catastrophe scenario playing over and over and over again in my head for every single situation I could possibly imagine. My brain could take me to a catastrophe story of how bad that was going to be for me. When I learned about this Heart Math Institute and the electromagnetic field of the heart and how much bigger it is, it resonated with me right away. So all I do to access this, you guys, it's so simple, is I simply put my hand on my chest and I think about breathing and focusing my energy right into my heart. So I simply just take some big, deep breaths with my hand on my heart. And I know that the energy of my heart is radiating out. What that does for me is it sucks me right out of the energy of my head and pulls my energy into my heart. And I am able to feel so much less fear, so much less anxiety, and something about knowing and caring and acting and being able to connect with the electromagnetic field of my heart reminds me that I am okay, that I am good enough, and that the only person's whose approval that really matters is my own. So I can stand in a conversation that, Somebody may disagree with me, and I'm okay to agree to disagree because I can really pull that energy from my heart center to know that I'm okay. There's no catastrophe if somebody disagrees with me, but when I really bring my energy into my heart center, I can instantly connect to the fact that I am the only person whose approval I need, and I approve of myself. And that is a very empowering feeling. So try it out. The next one is a little bit more tactical, and it is so much fun. Have you checked your surroundings lately? Like, have you looked around and been like, I love everything in my space? As we grow and evolve in our lives, our styles are gonna change, what we like is gonna change, and change is good. It is okay to change. So as you look around your space, maybe it's time to buy a new duvet for your bed and freshen up your bed covers, or buy some new pillows for your couch, or maybe it's finding some really cute posters that you love and sticking them up on your wall because they bring you a happy feeling. Look around your surroundings and really ask yourself, is this something I really love? Is this something that is increasing my vibration every time I see it? Is it making me feel one feeling higher? If I come home and I'm relaxed in my surroundings, but there's little things that bug me, if I got rid of them, would I come home and feel joy in my surroundings? Clearing that energy truly out of your physical space and making room to bring in things that you really do love. It can be so simple to create a space where you feel just that one feeling higher. Now, before I did any of these things, like I told you, I started my journey from a place of very, very deep depression. And the first thing I did to get myself out of depression was to start journaling. It's come to my attention in talking to people that journaling sounds really good, especially here on YouTube, where people are talking about journaling all the time, and everybody will tell you that if you start journaling, you'll feel better. But writing that first word on the first page of your journal, that can be the hardest thing for you to do. So I have come up with this little hack. I was actually talking to somebody else, and she was saying how, she's really struggling with feelings of depression and anxiety, and asked me how I had recovered from this. And I told her very frankly that journaling was the very first way that I was able to access myself, and accessing myself is really what truly helped me recover from depression. And she just was like, I've tried journaling, but I don't know how. And then I had this light bulb moment, because my next tip is also to do affirmations, which I told her. And she said, I've tried doing affirmations, but they don't work for me. They always seem kind of cheesy and corny, and I'm not really here for it. And I was like, whoa. Total light bulb moment. So I'm gonna get you to try this out. Now, you can either journal because you love journaling and you love getting to know yourself and really having this like inner dialogue meditation moment in the morning because you're great at journaling and that speaks to you. Go for that, and definitely get yourself some affirmations that you love. I have affirmations here on my channel, and I love making affirmation videos. So whatever affirmation video you would like to have made, drop it down below in the comment section and I will make it just for you. Let's fill this channel up with affirmation videos because they are amazing. But the light bulb moment I had was, wow, it could be really, really powerful to listen to an affirmation video and then write the affirmations that you're hearing in the video into your journal. Triple better if you repeat the affirmations out loud in your own voice, because there's like a whole resonance of your voice when you say stuff. It gets very scientific. We don't have to go there in this video. Listen to an affirmation video, grab your journal, say it out loud, and then just write it down in your journal. I think it'd be a truly magical practice and could even get you shifting into a place where you feel good light years faster than I did. This YouTube channel is a place that you can come back to again and again to feel good. So subscribe now, and I'll see you soon.